guys, I'm going to do the Tardis tag. I haven't been tagged by anyone, but I was like, I'm not missing out a chance to do the Tardis tag. I mean, come on. I can travel in the TARDIS. That's the wrong way around. Which way? That way. I mean, come on. TARDIS. It's a TARDIS. So, basically the premise is I've hijacked the TARDIS and I'm going through a joyride through fiction. What, is there anything better? No. My words are just all over the place today, so sorry. You're going to have to deal with it though. The first one is you go back in time, so choose a historical novel or something written quite early on. Now, this was the only one that I was like, that's easy. And then I picked up my book and was like, Mr. Darcy, Netherfield Park, the Netherfield Ball, and Elizabeth Bennet and Pride and Prejudice, and me and Lizzie can be best friends forever, and I can go to all the balls, and is there anything better in life than Jane Austen? Anyway, before I get lost in Austen, see what I did there? I hope you did anyway. The next one is the TARDIS is taking you back to medieval time. Now this one is kind of a cheat because it's not technically a book. Well, it's not technically officially a book that I can technically use, but I'm going to use it anyway, and I can back it up, so it's allowed, okay? I'm allowing it. You can't. I mean, what is there else to say? It's Merlin. Merlin. And I can back it up, okay? I'm not just going to base it on that. I can use my King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table book. Then it's allowed. Yeah? Good. I think we've come to an understanding, haven't we? The next one is you travel through space and choose a sci-fi novel. Now this one was difficult for me because I've got a long list of sci-fi novels I really want to read. I just haven't got around to reading them. So I did sort of like research because I was going on Goodreads and like sci-fi novels, they were saying the sci-fi novels. I was like, really? Are they sci-fi? So it's kind of sci-fi fantasy, and I've kind of put a few others in. I've chose 3 different ones because I can't really decide what sci-fi itself is. I mean, most of the ones I've chosen are quite gothic. So I chose Dracula. I mean, that'd be so much fun. I mean, obviously you don't want to be bitten by Dracula, but who cares? I could be a Dracula's bride. I could suck blood for a living and then be killed by, you know, the gang. It's fine. The other one I was going to choose is Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I fell in love with that world. I just love the Poppy Warriors. They scared me to death, but I completely adored them, and I will always love that world. The other one I couldn't choose around is Percy Jackson. I've read the first one so far. I want to get hold of the other ones, but come on, we could be like gods, and we could be like, yeah, I could be a goddess in a beautiful dress and fighting for justice. Yeah, I could. Next one is you return home. The TARDIS decides to side jump you into an alternate universe. Choose a dystopian novel. Now I found this difficult because I was like, I don't really want to live in a dystopian world. I love reading about them. It's one of my favourite genres, but it's not exactly happy. I mean, like, I love Hunger Games, but I don't really want to live in there. Maybe post-Hunger Games, like the end of Mockingjay, but I don't want to live in there like when they're doing the reaping. It wouldn't be fun. But I think you're supposed to make the world better, so I've chosen George Orwell's 1984. I thought spread some cheer, do some thought crime, ruin the government, maybe be in trouble and be subjected to Room 101 and have my worst fears. But who cares? I can deal with the dark and snakes and being alone for the rest of my life. I think I could go into 1984 and make some people smile. Like, bring back Winston and Thingy-majiggy. It's been a long time since I've read this. But bring them back and make them love each other again, because you can't just leave it the way they left it. I will go into 1984 and create a happier ending. That's what I'll do. Yes, I will. The next one is, you then slip into an alternate universe with loads of children. So choose a children's book. Now, this one, I was like, I want to choose every single children's book. I wouldn't mind doing The Tiger Who Came to Tea. I mean, come on. The Tiger Who Came to Tea. We could just sit, he could eat all the food, and we could have a chat. How's it doing, Tiger? Or I was going to choose The Wizard of Oz. I mean, it's not that I haven't read Wizard of Oz yet, but come on. Judy Garland and the Wicked Witch of the West and the monkeys and the flying monkeys and the ruby slippers and the Wicked Witch of the West and the Wicked Witch of the West, or Elphaba, aka Wicked. I could just be there cackling as a Wicked Witch of the West's accomplice. I think I could do that. The next one, and the last one is, you return to your universe in your current time, choose a contemporary novel. Now, I was looking through like Goodreads and they were like, yeah, contemporary novels, and I was like, I love contemporary novels. And I was like, yeah, most of them have depressing endings. So I've kind of gone for a lot of light-hearted books, and I was just like, I want to be in a fun, happy environment. So I've chosen, Sophie Kinsella's Shopaholic series. I would love to be in this with Becky Bloomwood, and we could get into all sorts of trouble, spending money. Like, she could be spending money on clothes and I could just be spending money on books. We can get into loads of debt. It'll be cool. And we could like take our kids shopping and it'd be fun. And then the other one I chose is the Jordan Leskinson series. We could just be like talking about boy entrances and nuggas and making up our own words and just having a laugh and dressing up in olive costumes. It'll be fun. We can have a giggle. I think that'd be awesome. So that's my Tardis tag. Feel free to do it. I'm tagging everyone. Just go join on the TARDIS like Jack did, and we can race through time to the end of the world and die. But then we come back to life again because we're Jack, remember? We're Captain Jack. We can do this. So join me on this adventure and we will conquer the world. Trust me. Trust me on this. Oh dear. Doctor Who references all over the place. So, go travel with the TARDIS and we will discuss a world of fiction in relation to the Doctor. Isn't that amazing? So, go now.